Welcome to another Small Cap Power discussion. We're on location at the Vancouver Convention Centre for the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference. Joining me is Phil Shum. He is the Director, Listings and Development for the Canadian Securities Exchange. Phil, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Phil, you also have some history with Small Cap Power, we should say. Tell us a little bit about that before we get into your current position.
Yeah, sir. At one point, I was actually VP of Sales and Marketing for the Small Cap Power, and the focus was on soliciting new companies as well as developing new product offerings for Small Cap Power.
That leads into your current position. Talk a bit about what it is you do, the CSE.
My official title is the Director of Listings Development for the exchange. I'm based in Toronto, Canada, and the role itself encompasses me trying to find companies to join the stock exchange. So it's focused on identifying different sectors, different classes of companies in terms of small versus large, on a various and diverse geographic environment. So I have Eastern North America as a sales region, as well as Asia and certain parts of Europe.
How long have you been holding that job?
Approximately 4 years.
Well, so you've been around long enough to, how has the growth been? Talk about where it's going as we move into the future.
Certainly. Well, I joined the exchange, we probably had about 350 issuers at the time. 4 years later, we're approximately 750 or so. So we've added on average about 100 per year, which is phenomenal growth. We're continuing to see a good flow of companies that are looking to get listed with our exchange. We have added a significant amount of companies in the mining space, psychedelics over the last little while, as well as also technology and plant-based companies. We continue to see a strong trend towards a lot of mining-based companies to get listed with the exchange.
Phil, everybody I've talked to over the last few days at this conference, one of the things I asked them about is that you can't get presumptuous and think we're out of the woods yet, so to speak, with COVID, but how has the last 2 years been along the landscapes that you participate in?
The exchange last year added approximately 160 companies. This year we've added approximately 40 so far, so that's at 200. Those are the net numbers, so we would have lost some companies along the way, but we also have obviously added quite a bit as well. So we're going to continue to see a good number of companies join the exchange. There is money available for companies to get finance, and obviously, as part of my role, we do meet with a good number of companies beforehand, and we always suggest to make sure you have the right partners to come to the table. So those guys will help get you over the line, but it's also important to make sure that you have not only good partners, that is capital partners, but also media partners to make sure that you can help promote your story there afterwards. Because if you really think about it, you look at the total number of publicly listed companies in Canada, and that's well over 4,000 companies. Okay. So how do you stand out and make sure that people understand what your value proposition is, right? And so you need good partners to be able to understand that.
Wise words. Phil, thank you. I know you've been busy today. It's appreciated you join us for a few moments. It's Phil Shum. He is the Director of Listings and Development, CSE. Thank you again for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you again for joining us. I'm Jim Gordon with another Small Cap Power discussion on location. See you again.